And it begins with our friend Kendrick Perkins. And Big Perk, you, of course, played for the Celtics. You won a championship as the center of the Boston Celtics, which I know had to have special meaning for you, considering Russell's impact and legacy. How are you remembering him this morning?
You know what, Greeny? I'm remembering Bill Russell as a man that lived his life to the fullest, right? You know, a man that stepped into the room every single time and owned it, Greeny. One of the greatest winners, if not the greatest winners of all time. One of the greatest athletes of all time. One of the greatest defenders to ever play the game of basketball. When you talk about his ability to be able to be a shot blocker and a rim protector and keep the ball in play. But you know one thing about Bill Russell, Greeny? He never changed. He always was the same person every single time I saw him or got an opportunity to speak with him. And I'm going to give you a quick story real quick. It was a time when I first met Bill Russell in 2004. And he walked into the practice facility. And then I went up to him and I was like, oh, man, let me get one of these basketballs and go ask him for an autograph. And I walked up to Bill Russell, Mr. Russell, and I said, hey, Mr. Russell, I'm Kendrick Perkins. I'm a huge fan. Can I get my basketball signed? And he says, you know what? I'll give you my telephone number, but I'm not signing your basketball. And I was like, well, why? He was like, listen, your name, your signature, that should hold weight and carry value, young fella. I always remember that. And I said, well, your name carries more weight than mine, okay? Listen, I need you to sign this basketball. We could exchange phone numbers later on down the line. And I begged him so much that eventually he gave in. And I remember him going to tell Danny Ainge and saying, this young fella is really relentless. You got one in him.
You know, Big Perk, today's a day, of course, to mourn his passing, but also to celebrate his life and all that he accomplished. And we can sit here and list all of the things that he accomplished on the basketball court. That's comparatively easy to do. How would you describe the impact that Bill Russell leaves behind off the basketball court?
Well, you know what, Graney? He changed the game forever off the court. He made it okay, especially playing in the city of Boston. I think he made it. Now, although he wasn't the first African-American to actually play in the NBA, but he was one of the first African-Americans to make it okay, to be accepted. And when you look at him, I call him one of those front line guys, one of those guys who stood on the front line on what he believed in for his civil rights and everybody being able to be treated equally along with, you know, of all races. So when I think of Bill Russell and I think of his impact and I think of how serious he took it, it was nothing fake about what he was doing. It was no hidden agenda about what he was doing for us off the court. It was all authentic, and you could see it, you could feel it, and he made it okay, and you could believe it. And that smile, again, the ownership when he walked into any room will be forever remembered. His presence was unmatched, and what he did for the game of basketball, I think Adam Silver said it best, is unprecedented.
Perk, stay with me if you can. We will have much more time this morning as we remember the legendary Bill Russell, and Michael Wilbon will join us. I want to share some other tweets that came from other places, including throughout the basketball world. Jaylen Brown of the Celtics tweeted, "Rest in peace, and thank you for paving the way and inspiring so many. Today is a sad day, but also a great day to celebrate his legacy and what he stood for." Another Celtic great, our friend Paul Pierce, tweeted, "Thank you for being a trailblazer, pioneer. Thank you for setting the bar, for your kind words of wisdom. Thank you for that great laugh you had. I can go on all day about what you meant to me. Today is a sad day for the NBA family. You will forever be missed," number 6. And Laker legend Magic Johnson said, in part, "Despite all of his achievements, he was so humble, a gentle giant, a very intelligent man, and used his voice and platform to fight for black people. Since the day we met, he mentored me and shared advice." We will have much more as we remember the legendary Bill Russell as this. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.